Da, 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 da. We are here. All right. Let's see if this works. I will check our site. Bear with me. I'm trying to mess with all my tech again. And I can see it here, but it's not working on the other end. Hold the phone. Why is it not working? Trying to get it so I can actually see chat. Yes! Okay. Alright, and now I'm going to be missing a few people. Alright, we have Amy, good morning. Haley, good morning. Cindy, good morning. Teresa, hoy. Hoy? Hoy. Marcia, good morning. Christina, good morning. Holly, good morning. Krista, good morning from YouTube. Lizzie, good morning. You made it. Carol's here. Hi, Carol. Four Hooves, One Heart Studio. Good morning. I was playing with some lighting. I got it light key light thing that should allow for some cool stuff, but also is supposed to be able to be adjustable from an app, and I can't get it to work. So that's always good. And eventually I will have my new glasses, which have smaller frames, and then I won't have all the crazy shadows, but that's okay. We will deal with that for today. And hopefully it will allow for us to be able to see ponies better too, which would be nice. Like stuff that I'm showing on screen, so it's not just like disappears into whiteness. We have Nikki. Good morning, Nikki. Mora. Blah. Good morning, Cindy. We have Laura Rocksmith. Good morning. Dale Ann, good morning. Do the magical sound, feels like you're ready to watch a wizard. I wish I could do cooler effects and be like, and have all sorts of like magical sparkles show up. Maybe when I get better. Nothing to see here. Good morning. All right, I think I can transfer over to the proper. There we go. Proper chat, and then I can actually see everybody. I was going off the little one just so I didn't miss anybody. Sweet. Cool. So it should be a fun day. I have a pretty thing to show you guys and some stuff that I got, which is kind of fun. Should do like Raven's hyperfixation of the week, because that's a thing. It's kind of fun to follow, but that's just me. And then I have a couple of studio updates and stickers that came in the mail, and the last Brandon Sanderson box that came in the mail, and then I can let you guys do your thing and continue on with cleaning biters and sending out boxes. That is my life now. We had a giant dump of snow, and then now it's supposed to be plus 20. Well, not plus 20. It would be, I don't even know what it is in Fahrenheit. A lot. Warm. Almost not summer temperatures, but not freezing. So I'm excited to see all the snow melt and it water my garlic. And then have more snowfall, hopefully, for Christmas. But we'll see how that goes. I can't believe we're already into December and that we are so close to Christmas. This year has been insane. I don't know what kind of weird time warp it is, but it's just disappeared. I don't know about you guys, but it definitely feels like that for me. We have Ride Till Dark. Hello. How's it going? Smoke, fire, and glitter. That would be excellent effects. I think I could probably do that. It'd probably be easier through, well, it gets complicated. There's 500 ways to get to anything through streaming software. So I could go through the restream thing, and then there's fun effects that they can do, but I use OBS and stream through a restream. Not that I need to use stupid restream because it doesn't do Instagram anymore very well. So I gotta look into that. But anyway, that's all the like behind the scenes BS crud. I just need some sort of animation and then it would pop up. Ollie says, finished my Zeises. Now the hard part, taking photos. Oh, I hate, so that's my bane of my existence, is the end bit. Just finishing it and calling it done is hard, and then trying to take photos is, I wish somebody else, I could just be like, here, you do the photos. Shadi, hello, how's it going? Anna said, just throw glitter on camera. I've debated it. I have a, like, confetti glitter cannon thing that I was gonna do during Ponyfest 2 years ago, and then I realized that I would be cleaning up glitter and confetti for the next millennia, so I decided not to do that. Let's see here. Ooh. Cut the magical effects like purple cloud poof. Oh. And sparkles out of construction paper and then put it on a stick. Be fun. I can make some of my lights do fun effects, but yeah, that's the thing. Anna, hi, how's it going? Let's see. Does sound like a lot of mud. Edon Nels, hello. Need a month more for everything. I'm going to push finishing my Zeises entry as is. So that's end of this month. You have till the end. So you can do it during holidays. Submit it by the last day of this year. Oh, Sherry's at the NFR. That would be so fun. I'm so excited. I wish that we were closer, but we get lots of rodeos around here, so it's kind of nice to be able to go see some pretty high-class events, but it'd be really cool to be in Vegas for that. Dale's so close to finishing Zeises too. Teresa's looking at glitter cannon. She's like, I want proof. I'm waiting for that. I almost brought it out the other day, but I need to be good. Andrea, love doing photographs. It's fun. It's just, it disengages my brain in a way that it doesn't like. It's a very picky brain. We have to very gently massage it and love it and take care of it. Otherwise it just malfunctions. Are we keeping you up? I haven't slept well the last couple of nights. Neither has Chris. And I've gotten into this weird swing of I wake up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then I can't fall back asleep. And then I'm really tired and useless for quite a few hours. And then it doesn't work for productivity very well. Haley was going to go to the NFR, but can't. Too much stuff. Yes, you need to focus on the things you can handle, and the other things, there's always the NFR next year. All right, so I have stuff and things. Update on biters. I've sent out some notifications for people in last of batch. What are we even on? Hold on. Hold the phone. Last of batch R and then some of S. And so if you are in those batches, keep a eyeball out if you haven't got a notification. Should be coming soon if it hasn't already. And I lost my window. Where am I? There you are. Sweet. Back to the chat. And then for the holiday orders, most of them are out. I had to redo stuff for Moriarty, so if you had a Moriarty in your order, then it's gonna take a minute. Should be getting castings probably, well, I'd say tomorrow to be safe, and then we'll be good. He was bad. Naughty boy. Which is kind of funny, because he had the least amount of sales. I think there's only 3 of them, and then I'll probably have 2 that I'll keep for my own stuff, so it'll be a very limited run, which is kind of cool. For those of you that ended up with Moriarty, you're very special, because there's only a couple in existence of the fan favorites reversed one. And then there was a couple of others that I rejected the castings that I had and have made new castings, and they just need to be labeled. So if you don't have a notification, hang tight for another minute, and then by the end of the day today, anybody that didn't order Moriarty should have all their tracking stuff. And then if you were a international order, I believe all of those are out, and most of those should have tracking sent, because I did shipping internationally a little bit different than normal, unless you're in Australia, in which case I will have to send your tracking manually. Oi, so many things, all the things. I have, what else do I have? I have a brain that doesn't work today. What else did I have? I don't have any tater batches yet. That will be coming. Hi, Jody. It's all good. We're just talking about ponies and things and how my brain doesn't work, and I've been yawning, so pardon. Let's see. Proposed confetti cannon when we're done butters. That actually might be a good reason to bring out the confetti cannon. Oh my god, we will make it through, people. It'll be all right. Oh my goodness. All right. Yes. On to the next thing. That was my brain. It left. It's gone. See ya. Yeah, so we don't have tater batches yet. Oh my goodness. I will release more information when I have it. We're just working through some of that stuff. There's definitely going to be the banded version, and then I will be finalizing a potential third hair option shortly once I calculate all of our survey results. I wanted to kind of have what the hair options would be before I went in and solidified other stuff, like all the pricing and edition stuff, and I'll post that soon. He might end up being more in the new year, more January, for the first batches. It would probably be easier than over Christmas. Although Briar does their Christmas thing, and it seems people seem to do okay. I'm so in trouble. Speaking of Briar, I will do. Your brain is in chronic buffer today. Yeah, you can see the loading, like the little swirly thing. Yeah, that's my brain right now. Speaking of Briar, they posted a picture I am going to show you, and then I can hide my face because my brain loading signal is very apparent right now. Where did I put it? Dun da da da! It's the whole family together. So we have Fireheart with our lovely Tiger Lily, and then Firestorm. So they are showing off the, you guys can't see my cursor as I'm just like circling things, so I just won't bother. Can't help myself. So these are the resin masters in the picture, so there'll be a little bit of shrinkage, but not much, on the mare and the foal. And I'm not sure how the base is going to work. We'd originally talked about a metal prototype, and I'm not sure if that's how it'll end up being. That one is a metal peg with a plastic resin disc, because I ended up going a little bit bigger than the discs that I were using that were metal. So I'm not sure how the base will actually look when it's all said and done, but it should be awesome. I'm really excited. I've seen a few people be excited about the base, that it's not something super deep, that puts them up super tall. We'll see what we end up with, but it's kind of cool to see them all together. You can kind of see, I don't know. I like it. I like them. It'll be fun. I'm super excited to see what the actual production models look like versus the prototype masters. That's always kind of fun to see how that works out. But the blue roan, they should do a really good job on. They've done blue roans historically really, really well. I did have somebody asking, whoa! Where am I? Oh. Hold on. There we go. The OBS Inception was fantastic. That is what my brain looks like today. It looks like this. Whee! All gone. Yeah. We're just going to have a rough one today. So anyways, back to that. Somebody was asking if genetically it was possible for the foal to be buckskin. Yes. Yes, it is. Because Fireheart... Okay, it would have been possible anyways, even if you thought he was Silver Bay, but he is a sooty Palomino, kind of like Boulder, but with Appaloosa markings. And so there was a big argument I saw online about the colors, and he gets his cream gene from his daddy, because his daddy is sooty Palomino. And then Roan doesn't necessarily have to transfer. I worked out the genetics before we picked the colors because I know hobby people are super excited about all the genetics. And then the only way you would actually know what's dominant or recessive is if we actually did some sort of like microchip and implanted it into the horse, the model, and then you could scan it and find out what genetics it actually had. So you would know exactly what kind of babies it could make. But that might be taking it a little too far. We might just need to tone it down a minute. And just pretty ponies. It's all good. We like pretty ponies. So yeah, that's a thing that happened on the internet this week. Yay. Now I will show off one of the things I got in the mail. I will save my Okie for a moment. I got a Darren thing. So the December quote is, whenever man, oh God, I can't even read. Whenever man has left his footprints in the long ascent from barbarism to civilization, she's just trying to test me today, we find the hoofprints of the horse beside it. And that's from John Trotwood Moore. Poetry in Motion, monthly sticker club. That is a thing. And then here is our sticker for this one. Come on. There we go. So this is not the Advent stickers that she has. This is her monthly normal ones. And it is fairly late in arriving because that's just how it rolls here. Because I'm in Canada and our mail system is crap. Yay! We like mail systems. I want to show you guys my hyperfixation of the week. And we might have to make this a thing. So I have dealt with really crappy kitchen knives for forever and decided I wanted a nice one. And I ended up doing a whole bunch of research because that's just what an ADHD brain does, and hyperfixated on it. And I went, oh, there's Western and Japanese knives. And then what's the difference? And oh, this is high carbon steel and really sharp and made by people who make katanas. And these ones are made by usually factories and stamped, and they're cool, and that's usually what's used in restaurants and things because I really like cooking, so I want something that's nice. I ended up going down a whole bunch of rabbit holes, and I ended up with 2 hand-forged Japanese kitchen knives made by the same people that would normally have traditionally made samurai swords and katana. So yeah, that's the thing. They come right from Japan. So this is from Tojiro, and it is a whole atelier, fancy word for basically studio. It would be their name for a forge. And it's kind of cool because these ones come with information. It's a local store that I found on YouTube called Knifeware. They've been in Calgary for forever. Tells you about where it's made, how hard it is, the steel it is. So this one is a stainless with the different finishes on it. It does have a Damascus finish. Tells you exactly how it all works, which is really cool because I geeked out hard. And then they have their own little pamphlet in Japanese. So there's a little bit of English on it, but most of it is Japanese. And it says, do not cut yourself like a doorknob. Because that happens. I saw a few reviews on Amazon for people that had bought really sharp kitchen knives and then said, oh, I cut myself really badly when I opened the box. You should put a warning on it. It's like, what? A warning that says, caution, knife? I have, in the past, there was a local person that was up in Canmore that made, and I was obsessed with Forged in Fire, Damascus knives of all sorts and swords and pocket knives and things. And I bought a kitchen knife from him thinking it would be super awesome. And he at the time was like, you know, you might not want that one. It's very pretty with the Damascus, but you might want something that's thinner, and I can't get the Damascus that thin. I was like, no, I want the pretty thing. And it is definitely too thick to cut with, and it is definitely not super usable in the kitchen. And it rusts like that if you leave it because it is high carbon Damascus. Yeah, so that's a thing that happened, and it is a very, very pretty thing that will now hang on a knife block on the wall. And I've had it for a while, but it's not super usable. So then this one's the one for the gyuto, which is Japanese for cow sword. This is my cow sword. And it has a really pretty, this is called horse chestnut, I think, the handle? Let me look it up. It says in the thing. I like how you guys are tolerating my fixation of the week. This has led to a fixation in forging, and yeah, so Tochi Japanese horse chestnut wood is what the handle's made out of. It is a semi stainless blade, so it's a little bit prone to rusting and also a little harder. That is the dude in Japan that made it, and he will actually come to Calgary and sign, like etch your blade personally and personalize it if you would like, which is super cool. I geeked out hard. Tells you about his workshop. He's kind of one of the ones, they had him in a documentary that Knifeware had on their site, and yeah, it's very, very, very cool. He's doing different things and trying different techniques that wouldn't normally be very traditional. So he's kind of breaking the rules on how things work and coming up with some really neat stuff. So it's kept in a sleeve because it's ridiculously sharp. So you can see his signature there. If I cut myself on camera, you can laugh. So you can kind of see the kanji there. It's got a really, really neat patterning on it and how it fades to the really cool edge on the blade. And it's like art and knife in one. And it's stupid, stupid, stupid sharp. Like, silly. That's silly. I cut my first carrots and stuff with it the other day and used it on a whole bunch of stuff. And it was just absolutely insane. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And it's life-changing because now you know how chefs can chop super, super fast. Well, it's because they have sharp knives. So that's the thing. And then this little one dun, 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 is made by... Should do a sticker advent. Ooh, that would be fun. This one has Damascus, and you can see the kanji on it, which is super cool. So Damascus is basically layered. All these layers is Damascus. So they folded the steel, whether it's high carbon or stainless, and it gives it a really cool finish. You can get really neat patterns. So it's kind of a very similar feel to the other one, just with Damascus instead of kind of the more fuzzed out stuff. You can really see it there. So this one's made by the first Japanese female blacksmith. And it has a Western handle, so it's more like what you would expect, whereas this guy has what's called a wa handle, so it's a Japanese style handle, and you'd still hold it here. So it doesn't really make a difference. It kind of depends on what you're comfortable with. So that was exciting, and I had fun, and now I have way more fun in the kitchen. So every once, and these will last me pretty much my whole life as long as I don't break them. And I can hone them and sharpen them, and they will be happy, awesome knives for evers. And I will be a happy, awesome artist that can now cook faster and like it more because it's actually pleasurable to cut through things. And that's led me down a whole bunch of different other rabbit holes that we will maybe go through in my next hyperfixation of the week. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't find it interesting. You let me know. It's kind of like a total aside, and it is no way sponsored or anything. I've had people contact me to do like athletic wear. Do you watch the stream? Do you understand what I do? No? Okay. Not that knives is anything even remotely like, well, I could cut a pony's head off with one of those. It'd be like katana style. That would be amazing. I need a katana now. Cool. We've just figured out a way that I can buy a katana and write it off as a pony decapitating tool. Yeah, so the one that I have that's Damascus, I keep it oiled, and then I'm just gonna display it. We are not humid at all here. There's like no humidity, so it has no risk of doing things as long as it's doing things. Has no risk of rusting as long as it's not being used for wet things. Yeah, so that's the thing. I would love to try actually forging stuff. It would be very, very cool. Love Forged in Fire. It's just another art form, and it's really cool to be able to do something like this where I could have invested in like a Wusthof knife, which is a really high-end Western style knife, but it's made in a factory in Germany, which is fine, but it was comparable price-wise when you got into the ones that I wanted with these ones, and these are handmade by people in Japan, by an artist. So it's kind of like supporting art, and I can't wait to meet this guy when he comes here. It's gonna be so fun, and have him sign my knife. It's so weird and cool at the same time, and it's just so pretty. You gotta have pretty things. This is why art is important in everybody's life, is it just makes it better. You could have the stamped out blade that's really sharp, or you could have the piece of art that you can now make a really fancy resin and wood magnetic block thing for it. Oh my god, you should see what I found with they do like the charcuterie boards with the resin and the wood, but with magnets in them so you can hang your knives on them, and it's like art. I'm just gonna make everything art because art makes everything better. Okay, now that I've gone on the tangents. Okay. Yeah, it's called the cow sword because you say holy cow when you see it. So the little one's called a petty knife, which is like a utility knife. And then they have a, I can't remember what the middle size was. There's like a hatchety looking one, and I can't remember what that one's called either. And then the Gyuto is just pretty. And they were impressed that I knew what it was called. Like, well, I have a little bit of Japanese in me, and I can kind of do research on the internet. It's fine. One of those people that does like all the research, and then I go in and the people are like, how do you know these things? Like, your YouTube channel? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so you have to be very careful because they are very, very sharp. And then Ride Till Dark, I have been trying to figure out how to do some sort of sticker club or something, but it might be actually fun to do something like Darren did, where she did a sticker advent. So there's so many stickers that you open before Christmas, which would be kind of fun. We could do it before Ponyfest. There are lots of options. I do need to be at a model with it. My hubby gets a new knife every Christmas. That's awesome, Jody. I wish that I got a new knife every Christmas. That might actually be a tradition now that I got to do. Because I didn't get a high carbon steel one that's super fancy and needs extra care. I went with the slightly safer options for day-to-day use, and then I might invest in something crazy. Because the high carbon steel rusts faster, but it keeps an edge longer, and it's way sharper. But they're very finicky. You can break the blade and chip it and all sorts of things really easily because it's so hard. It doesn't have that forgiveness to it. Yeah. Hyperfixation of the week. I cut myself with a hoof knife, ironically. And I tried, the guy was looking at me because it's like, no, it's not from a kitchen knife. I just sharpened my hoof knife and then sliced my finger open through a rubber glove, which takes talent because his feet are ridiculously hard right now. And I don't know why. Well, it's been really dry, but it's so frustrating to try and get through all of that. And I have a hard time doing the feet if they're really hard, so that's fine. And hooves were totally a hyperfixation that was really fun too. So that's the thing. Raven decapitates a model like one of those super smooth anime characters where it just slides off. That would be amazing. I would love it so much. Ooh. Haley has a throwing knife? That's cool. More. Okay, you have to vote in the chat if you like the hyperfixation of the week idea or if you just want me to be normal. Crazy. I can maybe find a horse hyperfixation of the week. Maybe. Sticker advent. Cool. Sticker advent before Briarfest would be awesome. You could take it to Briarfest. Maybe. I don't know. And then trade it. I don't know. That'd be cool. Like maybe some of them could have different options and it would be like a gambler's choice. And then you could go to Briarfest and trade your advent stickers. I think I developed a thing. Wait, I think I had an idea one, didn't I? Yeah. Ting. That's an idea. Ting. That's another idea. My brain's waking up, guys. Thank you. I just took a hyperfixation. But you guys totally, I think we all kind of get it, because I think most of the model horse people are of similar brain nature. We're all weird, neurodivergent, non-normal people. We're better people. We're awesome people. We're super cool people. I was like, somebody sent a trophy, but it was just Restream telling me I have 100 messages. I was like, I get a trophy for my hyperfixation. It's awesome. Yeah, so anyway, there's rabbit holes. There's always rabbit holes. It's so fun. I can show you the pony now. So I got a box from Stone, and it's been a little bit. We've been very patient. In my contract with them, I made sure... You can probably hear the petting. I'm petting the pony for the mic. In my contract, I included that I wanted a painted fin. Because I knew that I would probably never be able to afford one on my own. And I might have asked for a very specific person to paint it, and I'm very excited. This is my oak fin, painted by Carolyn Boydston. And he has really nice, subtle, if the camera will think about it, subtle dapples. Don't. I like how I have to get it like right up close for it to think about focusing. There we go. So they're subtle. They're meant to be kind of blurry and blend in, which is really, really cool. He's got some really wicked shading on him. Nice long tail. Nice long mane. Look at the romance. Ooh, ooh, romance. And then a really pretty, if I can get the camera to think about, it says too much light. Here. Can I turn that? Is that better? No. Oh, maybe. It is so hard to get good. Yeah, it blew it right out. Da 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 da. Okay, well, you can kind of get it. He's got a really nice, soft, sweet eye. His big blaze that actually, if you could kind of maybe see it, he's glossy, as you can see, so it's hard for the camera to see that. He has little etched edges to his markings. And that includes his multicolored feet. Oh, come on, camera, you can do it. So there's a little bit of etching here. You can kind of see it there. But more so on this back foot. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It might take a photograph. I might have to post photos. He's actually etched all through here so that the hairs blend in and you can maybe kind of see it. Come on, camera. Show the people the thing. It's like, it's classy. There. Oh, you had it for like half a second. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. It's just a technique I haven't really seen them use on big feathering before. And it looks epic. There you go. Look at all those little hairs that they added in there to blend it all in. I was floored. And it's the same on the other side. I just got the camera to focus. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, it hates the gloss so much. Come on. It's like your face is back there. I want to focus on your face. Well, you can kind of sort of see it. Sorry that the camera's deciding to not cooperate. I'll have to take pictures and post them later. But super excited. It's really, really neat. And he's got etching around the edges of the marking like he does his blaze. And he's got kissy spots. Because you need kissy spots on your beans. Look. So cute. There's his other side with his dapples. But yeah, he's got that nice glowy color that Carolyn does really well. I was like, can you do me a bay? I already have a gray, so I would like a bay. So this is my bay. Carolyn does such nice bays. And it is the normal mold, so it doesn't have any of the alterations on it. He is normal, just pretty. Quite excited. Quite excited to add him to my pony shelves. And he actually looks really cool sitting there because the light lights him up. So yeah, very, very lucky. I am very, very, very lucky that I was able to not only do that for them, but also be able to get something like that. Oh, yeah. And Carolyn's a good human, so it's very cool. So thank you, Stone. I really like my pony. So glossy, you need sunglasses. Yes. I have great taste. Thank you very much. Oh, Lizzie got a baby fin, a pebble fin to go with the big one. The little micro is ridiculously cute too. But I like them in all the sizes. And I definitely need a big fin to go with my normal fin, to go with my pebble fin, to go with my micro fin. I have one of all the sizes. Yeah. Yeah, so Peter Stones generally are kind of hard to budget for just because when they do best offers, it's hard to tell what they're going to go for. Sometimes it's a whole bunch of thousands of dollars. Sometimes it's not so many thousands of dollars, but it's still usually way more than a Briar. And it's hard to get bodies of their stuff. So to try and get like a fin or a bunny to body to do something with as a customizer is really challenging, which is, it's hard as a customizer to my brain has a hard time wrapping around the fact that I can't just buy a body. And I have to wait for somebody to either wreck theirs or bad things to happen or pay a whole bunch of money to get something to take its head off. I would like more bodies from Stone. Stone, listen to us. Yeah, there's a micro. Hold on. I'll go get it. I don't know if it was in their subscription microchip thing. I know that they had them on their website, so maybe it wasn't. That is the Pebbles one. Super cute. He's reversed. And then he's the only one that's actually going a different way, which is interesting considering there are 4 total. And that's the micro. He looked really cute in micro. It is like adorable bite size. And I was very lucky. Lori Barnwell helped me out because they forgot to send me my copies. So I didn't get any, which made me very sad. He's even got his little feeties. And then Lori helped me out and was like, I will sell you one, which was very kind of her because I would have been very sad if I totally missed out. But this camera says it does not like little things and it does not like shiny things, but very cute. Hey, hi. So there's Raven head size, and then there's can fit in Raven's mouth size. Very small. That's actually a really cute setup because it's like big. You need the big one behind it. It's kind of a shame that they didn't go flip flop, but it's all good. It works out. He is really good with Rhiannon and Remy in the large traditional size. Hold on. So the resin version was significantly bigger than the plastic. Significantly. So he works really well with Rhiannon and Remy, who are on the shelf over there, and I can't get them right now. But he's a little harder to find, and he is giant. Like, this is like 2-3 raven heads in size. Especially with that long tail. Yeah, but look at his face. So this is the original master. Well, not the original master. This is the one that I'd sculpted, and they asked for the size, and then they decided they wanted smaller, so that it wasn't a drum horse, it was more of a cob. And so the original finished Peter Stone ones are all slightly smaller, and then they'd scanned them and to make them smaller. So yeah. If anyone wants one customized, is Battlecorn. Hit Laura Rocksmith up. Briar is nice because they are flexible and affordable. So, Ride Till Dark. Kinsey. Thank you for loving my Peter Stone pony. She's asking, how long have I been in contract sculpting horses? So, I've been sculpting horses for 20 odd years now for the hobby. And then I think my first resin came out in 2011. So it's been more than 10 years. And then for Briar, my first piece for Briar would have been a little while ago, before the pandemic. And then Fireheart came out because I did the resin version of Justify for Briar. And then, yeah, I did the carousel pony for last year, Rosalie. All romance and hair, kind of. Yeah. I have like wild and crazy and bitey and dynamic, and then romance. Weird sides of my soul. So yeah, about that. And then for Stone, I've only done the one piece. This guy. Yeah. Ravenmouth says. Yeah, the micro I was gonna buy off of the website, and then I thought I was getting copies, so I didn't buy ones off the website, and then I didn't get any. Oh, Mini Hawk would be amazing. I would really like that. It would be really challenging with the base. They'd have to figure something else out, or put them on a permanent base. Looked at Stone's website, and they have big fins for sale? Huh. I haven't. Let's see. I would find it. They do. On sale, too. Hold on. Let me reorganize my page so you guys can see. Oh. They have new molds, too. A pony. Marion Foal. And then there was a Warm Blood, I think, too. He is here. He is cheap. They were originally charging, I think, almost $600 for him. Save 16%. The resin is very large. We consider this to fall under drum horse breed standards. Limited. I don't know where they found more, but the plastic stone line version will be scaled down Irish cob size. Cast by MVS. So they would have had those done before, because MVS doesn't exist anymore. That is the thing. So yeah, if you want a good deal, that's a good deal. Yeah, I did. They were sold out for the longest time, so I don't know where they found more of them, but that's cool. If you want one to go with your Rhiannon and Remy, ta-da! All right. Cool. So I guess on that note, all I had left is my Brando Sando box. There are still stories to tell. And I might have squealed a little bit. So this is kind of like hyperfixation of the week. These are done now. This is the last box, which makes me sad. But can you see why I like Brandon Sanderson? It says air on the side of awesome. He is awesome. And they had a Kelsier pin. And then a Brandon Sanderson pin, and I totally squealed when I saw it. See, it doesn't like shiny things, which is actually the author. Another book that he's written, which is hilarious, because this would make 5 books in this whole box series of Brandon Sanderson yearliness. He's doing the next Stormlight set in leather bound coming this year, which will be really cool. So this one's a book I guess he wrote a while ago before he was really well known, and that is a thing that you can read, and then a journal to write your own things with little quotes every once in a while inside the pages that I apparently, there we go, to give you inspiration or whatever. There's big ones. It's kind of cool. It's hard to like use any of this stuff because it's just so nice. But I'm sad that is now the year of Sanderson that is over. And I don't know what I will do every month without getting my Sanderson box. But he said he's not doing more of them, at least not for the time being. So we'll see how that goes. Be nice. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of input that is required. Just like with the Medallion Club boxes, there's a lot that has to go into them. So yeah. I love the Brandon Sanderson pin so much. All right. Well, I guess on that note, I didn't have anything else to bother you guys with today. I'm going to get back to making packages go out. And then hopefully we will have more info on this guy soon, and we will be done biters soon, and I will be able to think about setting off that confetti cannon. I will be cleaning that up for the rest of my existence, though. You guys know that, right? But he's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. And they're so clean! And not an asshole like Biter is. And look at him. Look at his little face. Not my face, camera. Look at his face. His face. This camera is going to be the bane of my existence. It's like, I'd like light, but not that much light. But that's too much light. All the resin ponies can party in the corner. Cool. Alright, on that note, I will see you guys next Sunday, as long as there's not anything crazy going on, which I don't think there is. Going into Christmas, it might get a little bit nutty. Because we have a stream on the 17th, the 24th technically, and the 31st. So the 24th and the 31st are kind of crazy days. So we will see how that goes. But the 17th should be good. Should still work. It'll be the next 2 that'll be a little bit weird. And then we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, have an awesome, awesome battle corn? With an actual corn emoji. Alright, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for coming by. Greatly appreciate you hanging out and tolerating my hyperfixations. I think stuff's interesting, so I might try it out. We'll see if we like them. And then we'll see what my hyperfixation of the week is next week. Alright, love you guys. Don't feed trolls. Be the change you want to see in the hobby. Make sure you caffeinate and sleep appropriately. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay.